Today, the U.S. Supreme Court blocked the president's administration's student debt relief plan. The ruling stopped more than 40 million borrowers from getting loan forgiveness. The reason for striking down the program now in our top story at 6. In a 6-3 vote in the case of Biden versus Nebraska, the justices say the Biden administration overstepped its authority with the student debt relief plan. This decision leaves student loan borrowers on the hook now for those repayments. The interest will start up again, accruing in September, with payments resuming in October. The student loan forgiveness program would have allowed $10,000 in loans to be canceled for most borrowers. It was for those making less than $125,000 a year or households with less than $250,000 of income. People who received Pell Grants while they were in school would have gotten up to $20,000 in loans removed. Nebraska Attorney General Mike Hilgers says the decision from the High Court is important for 2 reasons.
One, of course, is the fact that the Biden administration tried to spend almost $500 billion of taxpayer dollars. But the second and maybe more fundamental reason is that this protects one of the most important bedrocks of how we have all agreed to govern ourselves in this country, and it's been a bulwark of freedom, which is the principle of separation of powers here in the United States.
So in the second case involving that debt relief plan, the justices ruled unanimously that the 2 borrowers did not have a legal standing issue to sue on. President Biden released a statement saying in part, quote, "The fight is not over," end quote. The president also said in a press conference this afternoon he will start a new program that will resume low payment requirements but remove the immediate threat of default. Many lawmakers in the Siouxland state spoke out about the High Court's decision. Iowa's Attorney General Brenna Bird said in a statement in part, quote, "Americans who work hard to pay off their loans or decide not to go to college so they can start a family, join the military, or go straight into the workforce after school shouldn't have to pay for someone else's loans," end quote. South Dakota Senator John Thune said in a statement in part, quote, "Instead of putting together a real plan to lower the cost of higher education, President Biden put forward a unserious scheme to force 87% of Americans who do not have student loan debt to bear the cost of the 13% of Americans who do."